Hello everyone. Now, welcome to the next issue of the IRA ENL podcast, which is based on the December issue of IRA newsletter. The theme for this newsletter was artificial intelligence in healthcare. And here we have Dr. Mohit Goel, who had written a very short, crisp, and beautiful article on ethical issues in health in artificial intelligence when it gets integrated into healthcare. So, welcome, Dr. Mohit. And before we start digressing into other topics, could you please summarize what are the ethical issues once artificial intelligence starts getting integrated into healthcare, as it is happening more and more these days?
Hello, everybody, and Dr. Kirti, thank you for the opportunity. So, when we talk about ethical issues and concerns, so basically there are two words that I first need to uh, like to dwell upon: concerns and issues. So, there are certain issues which are established issues with artificial intelligence, be it healthcare or otherwise, and there are certain other things which are concerns as of now. We do not know whether they are real issues or not. So as we go on, probably we know more about AI, we will know whether those concerns are actually the issues or they can be just folded and kept aside. So uh, I'll just quickly summarize what are the issues right now we know. So when we speak about ethical issues, the first thing is the trust, reliability. So what does AI do? Is it reliable enough? Can I trust AI? That is the biggest problem that healthcare workers face. So, just taking an example, what happened? They developed an AI algorithm to see that how does AI prioritize complaints of customers that go to an electronics repair shop. So AI algorithm would decide that this complaint would be taken up first. Now, some people tried and extrapolated that to a clinic to decide which patient should go in first, taking into account all the things, how much time they had been waiting for, how serious were their complaints. So, in such an example, the biggest concern of healthcare workers or the healthcare system is the reliability or the trust issues with the AI. If what if AI makes a mistake? There, it's only an electronic equipment. Here, what we have is human lives. So that is the biggest issue. Apart from that, many issues like privacy, whether data will be breached, bias, because bias does remain a valid issue with AI. Because whenever bias creeps into any, uh, say, formulas or statistics, when we see it trends to deviate in the same direction more and more as time goes along. So that is a big problem. Apart from that, there is a unique property that we which till now we know to be related only to humans, that is hallucination. Now we know that AI algorithms also hallucinate. They put in data, put in things that actually do not exist. So as I said, these are a few issues. Apart from that, security, cyber security, the issues of consent, whether without consent any data will be taken up by AI. That is a big issue. Who is responsible when AI makes a mistake? That is a big issue with ethical concern with AI and healthcare. And then, of course, resource allocation. How do you allocate your resources when you bring AI into the picture? So these are the major ethical concerns that we now know about.
Thank you, Mohit. And digressing from the topic a little bit, here we are talking about ethical issues of using AI in patient care. Now, AI tools are also being used in a lot of other things in our medical community. Like AI is being used in academics. People are using it for preparing their PowerPoint presentations. Beautiful presentations are coming out of using AI tools. People are using it for writing up their research papers. And we've seen people quote ChatGPT as one of their co-authors. And also in creating images, figures, there are a lot of AI tools that are being used. And certain journals accept those, certain journals do not accept those. So what is your stand on it?
So, as we know, when we come to first about publishing, that is manuscript writing. So, we have discussed many a times through our various workshops that all the authors have to take accountability about of what is written in the paper. Now, merely listing Chat GPT, say, as a co-author on a paper, and then maybe even saying that ChatGPT takes accountability? How does ChatGPT take accountability? So it's not that simple. So how AI can be used in writing manuscripts or papers is something that is we also need to find out. It's evolving. So what I understand till now is that probably getting a large language model like ChatGPT or something to write your complete paper is possibly not the way right now. And many of the journals, as you would see, they specifically, explicitly say that you cannot use AI or ChatGPT like applications to write your manuscript, and they cannot be listed as authors also. So again, even if you are using it and the journal is allowing it, the issue of accountability and responsibility does creep in. So you do not know how to deal with it. Similarly, when you make presentations and if you completely rely on AI, the problem that is there is AI many a times generate references and they are false references. So that is again a problem with your presentation. So relying completely on AI to build your manuscripts and publications and presentations is not the way. But as you said, they can be leveraged. For example, in when you want to write a good review, narrative review, and AI like ChatGPT or even more sophisticated ones that have come later can give you a very good outline or structure. So they can help you remind what all things you need to cover in your specific manuscript. That way it can be helpful. Similarly, the very good thing you pointed out in presentations, you can beautify your presentations using AI. You can have vivid pictures, you can have animations. Similarly, for a presentation also, AI, there are dedicated PowerPoint AI applications now, which can give you a very good structure for your presentation. And then you can fill in your information with your own references and you leverage this potential of AI.
So since you've told that we can probably use AI tools in certain aspects of publication as a reviewer, because since you review for so many journals and you're also on the editorial board of a few journals. So how do you think that AI tools would help reviewers and editors in deciding which manuscript should be accepted, which manuscript should not be accepted? Can we create any algorithms using AI for these for this kind of work that we do?
Yes, so exactly how we discuss the role of AI in patient care, where we explicitly say that humans are here to stay, but AI is also here to stay. AI cannot replace humans, but both put together can do better than the parts. So how we can do is reviewers and editors are after all humans, and many a times they make mistakes of omission. They forget to check on particular things. So what AI can do is AI can symmetrically screen those manuscripts and then can point out certain errors. The editor or the reviewer independently go through the manuscript and then just have a look at AI's output and tally their output with the AI's output, and the combined result is likely to be better than the human reviewer editor alone.
Yeah, exactly. So AI can't replace what we are doing as of now, but I think it can add on a lot to what we are doing as of date.
Yes.
So in the future, how do you envision? I mean, how do you envision this collaboration between AI and the medical community as far as academics, research, or patient care is concerned? I mean, how do you think where would we actually be going in the future?
So, see, AI has to integrate into healthcare, the academics part, as well as the patient care going down the line. So the things are that as we go on, we will, as I said, we'll find out which concerns are actual issues and which are concerns that we can now say that there are no more issues and we can leave them out. So when we know the real issues, then we can maybe run these AI things as pilots. And for starters, it has to be in a closed environment, not say on the cloud data where the data has leaked into, say, the web world and everybody has access to that. So in closed environments with full patient consent, it would be worthwhile testing this. Once we are confident that the system is working well, it can be gradually, the fold of it can be increased. But AI has to integrate the world over, not just India, is short of healthcare infrastructure, healthcare facilities, resources, even human resource. So AI can be used to leverage to optimize the available resources and take it to as many people as possible. But it's an out for judgment. How do we do this? Much bigger experts are dwelling on this, and we do not have the perfect answer as yet.
Thank you, Dr. Mohit, for all the inputs that you've given. From what I understand from this is that as of date, AI is a growing branch and it is coming into healthcare more and more and more and more. And we have AI tools being used in research, in academics, and also it is integrating into patient care slowly. But I think it should be taken one step at a time because there are certain issues which are yet to be addressed. Thank you so much for addressing them, and whatever information we have till now, thank you for providing that. Thank you.
Thank you.